Yo, Chaos Squadron, it's your host, Shadow Terrios. How you living? And welcome to another Chaos stream. I think I'm really getting used to saying host instead of your guys. So yeah, I'm really happy for that. But yes, we are streaming tonight. We are gonna get into some Genshin Impact once again. And I hope you all enjoy yourselves with this one. I am going to be having the wonderful Mama Jopo joining me tonight as well. Do some bosses, and then we're going to do some story mode stuff, and I still got to do my dailies after that as well. So I'm not going to waste any time because I know she's waiting on me, so let me go ahead and hop into Discord.
Hello?
Yo, yo!
What's up?
Hey, thanks for coming on such short notice. I really appreciate you.
You should know, Biggie.
Yeah, let me find your...
And as much as I want to play like a lot longer, I do have to get ready for my stream tomorrow, so I am here to help, and I gotta bounce.
Oh yeah, no, we're definitely gonna go right into it, and we're definitely going to get right into doing the heckameckin' the bosses, and then from there I'll do everything else I gotta do after that. So yeah,
nice.
That's totally okay. Did you want to introduce yourself right quick before we get started though?
Oh, is you streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Oh shit, well, let me get you pulled up. I am on the GoPro. I would not have been like, sorry, I did not mean to like mention my stream on your stream.
Oh, yeah, no worries, no worries. What's up, Nita? Thank you for coming to the stream, and God, if you have a good time with your homie tomorrow. But yeah, let me give you one of these shout outs right here.
But yeah, I got so much shit to do tonight.
I hear you.
Like, my room is a wreck up here, which I think you've seen it with the whole presents and everything, which I thought it'd be cool to like, it'd be like 2 birds, 1 stone to like go ahead and wrap all the presents I have, and I can use them as a background.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I remember you telling me that, and I was like, yeah, go for it. I think that'd be a really good idea.
So yeah, I'm almost done wrapping presents. It's like the most time-consuming part. I'm cutting out ornaments, so when people donate, I can write their username on it and hang it on the Christmas tree I'm going to be taking from my kid's room, which sounds really bad, but originally the tree was supposed to be mine anyways, as long as she doesn't know. That's up here. But
exactly.
I did print out a Primo gem to put at the top of the tree.
Let's go. Yes, that is amazing.
Yes, it's just a piece of paper. I just need to find a paper clip or not paper clip. Sorry, what's it called? Clothespin or something like that to glue it to. But
heck yeah. But yeah, whenever you're ready, you are more than welcome to speak about yourself really quick, and we'll go ahead and get going.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm Mama Joppo. I never really promote my stuff on other people's, streams, but tomorrow's a charity stream, so I feel like I have a good reason because I'm raising money for doggies and kitties tomorrow.
Exactly.
And it's a Christmas theme. I'm also doing a Sailor Moon cosplay in a cute Santa outfit if it fits. I don't know if it fits. I just got in the mail like 2 days ago, so that's another thing I have to do is like test fit.
You got this. I believe in you.
Yes. I'll be tired tomorrow, but it'll be worth it. It'll be fun.
Definitely. What time are you starting tomorrow, by the way?
I'm starting at 3, and it's going to be a 9-hour stream, so I'm streaming from 3 to midnight. So 3 in the afternoon, of course. But the first game I'm playing is Stray, because it's, I'm raising money for animals. I thought I should do, like, an animal game. Yeah. And then 6 to 9, I'm doing Genshin, and then 9 to 12, doing Among Us. And if anybody wants to play Among Us, let me know. I'm going to be playing with viewers and friends. So
okay, I know I could definitely be there for the early part of it. I do have another thing I have to go to later that evening, but I have to get with my other friends to see if I can get a ride though, because like if I can get a ride, then I'm going. If I can't, then I'm not going.
Okay. Are you still playing Among Us tomorrow night?
Well, it's gonna depend if I'm getting a ride or not, because I think things starts at like 7:30. So I'll figure it out though.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so I am on the game now. If you want to go ahead and come into the world, and I'm going to go to the game screen. Let's get the show on the road. You don't have a lot of time.
No, you good. Let's see. There we go.
So let's see. I know. Sorry, I did the Wolf, I did Storm Terror, and I did. Oh, what was the third one I did? The one whose name I cannot pronounce, but it's for Yanfei, the Zhongli one. So I did the other 3.
Big rock scary dog, yeah, that one.
Yeah, that exactly. So yeah, turn your collab thing on over here too.
So I will let you know right now, big rock scary dog. I have yet to do by myself. I haven't tried it, in the past like year by myself, but we can try to do it.
Well, I did that one.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I can solo that one. It's the other 3 I can't do. Child, Signora, and Raiden. I can't do those.
Oh, I got you at least on 2 of the 3. I can do Raiden by myself finally. I just kind of struggle a team, but just because I haven't fought her in so long. So it's kind of like new to me. But so Child's no biggie. Signora is pretty okay too.
Should we do Raiden first thing to get that over with?
You're already at Child, so I'll go ahead and follow you there.
Okay. How you doing? How's your Friday? It's been not the greatest Friday, I'm not gonna lie, Ninja, but I'm doing my best to hang in there. And I'm happy to be here with y'all and spend a little time hanging out. So yeah. Oh, I just realized I probably should. Well, I can do that when I go in here.
Serves no purpose whatsoever.
I mean, yeah, definitely hugs are. It doesn't have to be a bro hug. Just hugs in general are always welcome here, always and forever. And yeah, God, is definitely tell if you see Cherry, please tell her I said hi, and I love her and she's amazing. But yeah, I'm doing my best to maintain y'all. Now, Ghost did do something really cool last night, which really did make me feel a little bit better about things lately. But like. Still, it's still rough out here in these streets. So, I guess I should probably bring in Gon Yu.
Yeah, Shogun's the one person that you don't want in this fight.
Yeah, or maybe I should bring in Noel. I'm not sure.
But where are those
I'm bringing Dendro, so I think I know. Well, we can't use Electra, but do you have a Hydro, or if not, it's no biggie.
I don't have a Hydro, no.
It's all good. Here, let me switch out my Oh wait, okay. Let me undo this. I'm not ready.
Reopen. That's what's up, Godriff. I appreciate it.
I can't wait till I have Yolande built. Well, she's just not very.
Same. Like, I finally beat the Chasm story, so I'm soon going to be able to probably start working on her.
Compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict.
And then it's got to figure out what the heck I'm going to do because like I may have a separate team that she'll be on with Ganyu, and then I still have my main team because I still want my healer. My real goal is to eventually get Kokomi, and then I will have somebody that can use water that also can heal. Then
Dude,
Noelle, unfortunately, will have to step down.
I want Kokomi so freaking bad. Like, I know she just had her rerun, but she needs to have another rerun because
yeah, I wish I could have got her when she was ran.
Osmanthus wine tastes
all right, well, if you're gonna bring somebody, wait, so who are you bringing in?
But where are those?
It's not the best, but it's something.
That's all good. We can make it work.
I guess we don't do that melt react.
Yeah, Monster Hunter Rise coming to Xbox. Yeah, that's what's up. You enjoy that when it comes out, fam. All right. Let's get the show on the road.
Passable effort. Passable effort. Poor timing. A fine opportunity.
Alright, I'm gonna really quick pop a defense thing.
Oh hell. I'm dying.
Oh no.
Oh, we're good. I just gave myself some food. So it's all good. Oh nope, never mind. Not good. Never good. Oh, watch out. Hello. Yeah.
Hey yo. Yo, what's up, Ghost? For coming to the stream. Good to see you. Oh god. Woohoo! This is going very well.
No,
where'd he go?
Oh, hello. He be flinging water at me.
Well, you know, gotta get them wet before you start playing.
Hey.
Hey. Went down like a chump. Let's go. Still no fucking billet. God damn it.
Have you tried the TCG yet?
Do you get a billet for the TCG?
A billet? No, you do not. You get like a little bit of primos for the quest part, I think, but like you also get lots of enjoyment, and also you get 0 time to beef up your characters. So maybe you shouldn't play it.
that's why I'm nervous about playing it, because I'm like, man, I'm already doing so much work trying to work on my characters, what I came for. I know I mess around. I'm a former duelist. Don't let me get in here and start playing some cards now.
I've been playing the bare minimum with my dailies. I've been doing like the daily commissions, and sometimes I'll do my resin. And if I do, I'll be like half of them. And I'm like, okay, card game time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be really careful not to dedicate too much time to it for sure. But all right, let's get Raiden out of the way.
Okay, I'm gonna go heals for the feels.
Okay, because I feel like that's the one that we really got to worry about out of the three.
Yes. You want to use my Raiden? Well, no, we only need her for the burst. So let me see. No, not the burst, but the electric shit.
I mean, I can do it, or you can do it, whichever one.
Try to think. Before we start this, I'm gonna like mute my audio because like in the game, just because like if I hear how Zhongli says how much the wine tastes, yes, he remembers, I'm gonna lose it.
Oh my god.
I'm
so tired of it.
I understand. Like, I couldn't imagine.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Let me see her. What should I use?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
And he just said it too.
But where are those who share the memory?
I wish I could bring somebody for heals, but like the only healer I have is like a singular
case
healer, which doesn't heal
before
like the whole
us is
team.
a
I need to build
strange
my
and
gene up.
unprecedented
Bad.
one indeed.
Okay, I'm gonna see what my Nahida does in here. I don't know how it's gonna go, but Nahida the fajita.
I still want fajitas.
Same.
Like, need to go on a good Mexican run, but can't. It is not possibly at the moment. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon.
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right.
Twitch right quick, freaking. There we go. There we go. Now we're looking crispy. All right, cool. Let's get this work. Here we go. God, if you don't know what a bad dragon... Wait, get my homie fitted for her bad dragon. You know what a bad dragon is. Get out of here. What homie are you talking about? What homie do you have that's got you helping them fit for their bad dragon? Hey, I need context. The fuck? But ayo.
The eye sweep.
I need to go over here to.
Woo!
I don't know if the Nahida's the best to bring into this fight.
We'll find out, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm popping up the defense right quick.
Evasion is futile.
I get so nervous that my controller will start this. Oh god! No!
Oh no, not to the edge of the field. God. Okay.
Damn! Holy shit!
If she cannot disappear, that'd be great. Yeah, it takes me a few minutes to fight her.
Yeah, I definitely understand why she is rough to fight by herself. Or by yourself. I could not imagine, bro. Oh, Jesus.
Not sure how it'll do.
Oh, here we go.
You got it, you got it.
Got it.
Okay. No.
I was saving that burst just for that. To make sure I hit it.
Oh shit. Oh, all hail.
I have been on the doomed end of that. One time I was fighting her with some other people, and heckin' our Electro had died. Oh god, right, forgot.
Oh, you gotta jump. That's right.
Part.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh heal.
Oh, actually dodged him out. Let's go.
I'd be dying over here. Okay.
All right, keep it off me for a second. I gotta heal.
Okay. I'll try.
All right, cool. I'm good.
Shine down.
Using your powers against you. But yeah, like we were fighting her, and heckin' our person that was doing Electro had died, and we were trying to last out as long as we could, and we forgot. Oh wait, if she does this again, and we didn't know that she could go back into her Susanoo form, where she will use the freaking Muso again. We didn't know she would do that, so when she went back into it, we knew we were dead because there was nothing we could do. We didn't have Electro.
Shattered.
Come here, you.
Shine down. Stabilize. You shall perish.
Piece of Electro, mommy.
Yeah. Normally I love you, but right now we are at odds. You're the puppet and I'm I. Or A, sorry.
Do not move, don't move. Yes. Okay, there we go.
fuck! And there, here we go again. Oh god.
Incinerate!
No, you don't. Inferior these nuts.
Hey.
Dodge all obstacles.
I literally told your first creation that I was gonna. He was like, "What did you do?" I was like, "Your mom."
Hey, you seen the? Or I'm not sure if it was in the group chat with us, where or maybe I shared. I don't remember, but it had a the other twin, Aether, saying to Scaramouche, or, wait, how caught up are you on the city? Or not city, sorry, I'm tired. You're of the story.
I just got this in there officially.
Okay, do you know Scaramouche's backstory?
A little bit. I know he was the first test of her trying to make a puppet before she made the Shogun.
Okay, so, alright, so you know about her being his creator.
Yeah.
So, there's one with Aether saying, or no, Scaramouche saying to Aether, your sister's pretty, and Aether saying to Scaramouche, so is your mom. And it has like this like death stare between them.
Did they actually say that in the story, or is that just a meme?
I think it's just a meme.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, yeah. Like, so that makes it even more funny that I said that, because I was like, he's like, "What did you do, your mom?" And I'm like, I totally would. This is like, your mom would be very electrifying.
Hey.
Hey. That wasn't so bad. We handled it pretty good.
Hey, quicker than I thought. Like I said,
Yeah.
my characters, it's like they're built, but not for everything yet.
Like, I'm kind of amazed that we did better with just 2 of us than I did in the other time I fought with like a whole squad. That's funny to me. But you are one of my Get Your Mommy, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. That statement is shocking. I know, isn't it? Where's Ignora again? Oh, you're already there. That's why I was confused. Woo! I'm still not getting the. I swear this game knows. I haven't gotten a single billet since frickin' I started looking for a billet. Like, ever since then, all of a sudden, I'll never get one. Alright, so I know having writing here is good. Should I have fire here? I shouldn't have fire here, should I? Or should I?
I would. Yeah, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Fragile right quick. So I don't have enough.
But where are those who share the memory?
Fragile.
Yeah, I've been very careful with using them lately, so I can afford to use one today.
I don't know if I should bring Nahida for like the buffs, or if I should bring Barbara for the H2O.
Bring Barbara for the H2O also.
Boats are made for transferring commodities.
Well, the thing is, I think Barbara just heals me. I don't think she heals all of us. I'm not 100% sure though.
I thought she heals everybody.
But she, oh, okay, then cool. I hope so.
I thought she was like the best healer because of that. Well, one of the best. Osmanthus. Listen, Ghost.
That's why I muted mine. I'm like, I'm done with it.
It's like, listen, unless you're giving me some of this wine, I don't want to hear it, bruh.
Osmanthus wine.
And he's saying it again. Son of a.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I
like, let me hit the start button. Shut up.
I would cosplay her so damn bad if I knew how to make cosplays.
Signora?
Yeah.
Girl, we just gotta get you a good person to hit up that you can commission to do it. And when you have the extra money. That's all.
I like learning how to do it myself though. Like, I love to be, like, I know it takes like time, like years.
There is no escape. Into the frozen void.
Stabilize.
You see the cosplay of like the Fatui, or like, you know, Fatui people like carrying her coffin?
No, but that's amazing. So like the coffin dance type thing?
Yeah.
That's
and
amazing.
like in the crowd, people, there's actually somebody cosplaying as her, like looking at the coffin. It was funny.
Shit.
Oh,
I'm about to die. 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 She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me while I'm trying to heal. She's gonna kill me while I'm trying to heal. Maybe
I'm
not.
trying to. I would heal you with the Barbara, but like we'd freeze, so that would not be pretty. You know, that would not be cool at all.
Oh crap!
So.
And the things have got blowing up. Oh shoot, we're in trouble. We gotta get out of this phase fast. We only got one of these things left.
Did she move? No, she did not. Oh, she had that freaking shield up, mother. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'll stand over here. Refuse.
There is no escape.
Oop, got it.
Torn to oblivion.
We gotta collect little moth things to do it.
What moth?
You'll see the little red things over here.
Oh god.
They'll randomly, yeah, pop up and then you use it and then you attack.
Oh.
Oh, there's one. My Zhongli's about to die. I'm just gonna switch to Barbara. Okay, he's about to die. He's about. Oh, he died.
See me like this.
I'll bring him back with some pancakes. Oh, no, this one. There we go.
Whoa. Okay.
Are you here in the?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I hope he heals. There we go.
Oh yes. Bless.
He does. Sweet.
Let's dance.
Actually, you know what? No, Connie.
Oh,
All hail.
Damn.
Yeah, she said it. That's what I was like, yes, let's go.
Embrace your searing reckoning.
Ow.
Yeah.
Ow. Some Magushin.
Dance, my pretties.
What are you, the Wicked Witch of the West?
Oh, did I tell you that my daughter finally watched that movie?
Oh, she did?
Yes.
Hey, yeah, because like, she watched it one time when I was over there, wasn't she?
That's right. That's right. That's right. Yes. So she was asking about it or something like that. She's scared of the monkeys from it.
Honestly, I don't blame her.
Yeah, everybody says that. And like the next day, after she watched it, she's like, "Monkeys are scary," and I was like, "Oh no!" I'm like, "Please don't be scared of monkeys." And I was like, "Only," my husband told her, "Only monkeys with wings are scary."
Exactly. Well, that and Gorilla Grodd. We do not play games with Gorilla Grodd.
Almost.
All right,
there.
listen. I know technically he's a name, but you know what I mean. Like what did Mila Kunis say in freaking what was that movie? Not No Strings Attached. Friends of Benefits. Like, you understand what I meant? Then don't be a dick about it. Listen with your Sephiroth wannabe self.
Will remain. Embrace your searing reckoning. All must burn.
No,
Oh,
not the tornado.
I heard a Sharknado, but this is ridiculous.
How are there so many Sharknado movies, by the way? Like, you know, like I get like parody movies like Austin Powers and stuff, but like that one just.
Like, Sharknado should be the inspiration for people who think that they can't write or anything like that or make a movie. It's like, listen, there are how many Sharknado movies? You can do it.
Yes.
Oh, God. Well, we're just gonna go over here. Thank you for the heals. I appreciate you.
Man, my like, oh, I know why, because I don't have like the right team members, but like just the bursts are not getting up there like they are. But I know it's because my
Got it.
recharge is not on this team at all.
Never.
Oh, it felt good to get that last shot. I was like, this last shot's gonna do it. Call me Kagome. Hit the mark. Still no billets and I only got one dream. This game, it hates me. Game hates me. It's okay though. It's alright. Apparently, there is a mission where I can get it, according to Anna. I just gotta find where it is. And then there's also this reward where if I do all the luminescent things in the chasm, then you get the Northlander thing. You can pick one, and I'll be like, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Nothing else, I'm gonna get it like that. I bet you it is. Alright.
Osmanthus wine tastes like the same as I remember.
Shops, like in the different.
But where are those?
I didn't think I did, but I did.
Okay. Is it the Northlander? Bill, like the sword for forging?
The Claymore.
Oh, the Claymore one. Okay. Let me see what quest that is.
Yeah, it's like something like Nara or something. I don't know what she said.
Oh yeah, that's a Sumeru one.
Right, and I just got to Sumeru, so I'm like, maybe that's gonna be my ticket then.
You got Sumeru in the story?
Yeah, I just beat the chasm the other night.
Yes, you're so close. Now I'm still not caught up with the Aranara quest yet. It's just a very long series of quests. So I'm just taking my time with it because I love those cuties so much.
The case before us is
every
strange and unprecedented one indeed.
Yeah. Is there anything else you need help with?
Nope. That was gonna be it for me, fam, and I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yes, no problem at all. We'll be logging off. I'll have your stream up and tuning in and out, but I'll mainly be lurking because of working on everything.
Yeah. All right, and then I will see you tomorrow.
Yes. Have a good evening, everybody, and have a good evening, Shadow.
All right, you too, fam. Bye.
Bye.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share?
And he's saying it again. Oh my god. Single player. Like, Zhongli, we love you, but shut the heck up. Tamper is unable to end co-op. But why can't I end co-op? What? I'm confused. What the? Hold on. What is going on? Glitch? Nanda desu ka?
The law can be both a help.
But Shadow, if Zhongli shuts up, where would the Osmanthus wine go? In my mouth. It's not letting me get out of co-op mode. What the heck? Well. Yeah. Okay. Sure. We'll have to just maybe give it a second. Especially she's in between scenes. I don't know what they mean by that. Like, what are you talking about, game? Let me out of here. And she's not even here, bro. What the heck? Yeah, that's kind of weird. Because, like, she's not even here. Bruh. Oh my god. Okay. Let me travel somewhere else. Maybe that'll fix it, quote unquote. I don't know. Cause like it's saying she's in between seats, but like she's not here though. So I don't understand why that affects me at all. But you know, I've always had the issue with great apes. I'm sorry, they're technically monkeys, which also means Frieza is right. Yeah, but the way Frieza says it is racist. There we go. Had to rehydrate. Genshin was just being weird. We're good now. Alright, so that being said, there is one thing. I kinda it's for sure racist no matter what. Oh yeah, absolutely. There is one thing I want to try really quick. Just that classification wise, I wouldn't expect Frieza to be correct. Oh, yeah, exactly. Make sure I'm in single player mode. I know some things tend to not work if you're in co-op mode. Genshin. Can you? Alright, cool. I think I'm in single player. Yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, so I gotta do my daily still. I haven't done that today. So let's do that. Get that over with. Put some music on. I'll play the stream playlist.
Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find college!
Paimon, I'ma get to it, bruh. Hold on a second. So, I want to hear... You know what? We ain't heard this in a while. There we go. I'm gonna turn the music off.
There is no escape.
Boom boom! Ja.
Everybody sees the Sonic racing.
Ja. Ja. Incinerate! Ja.
Woo!
Ja. 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 Ha.
Oh wait, hold up. You ain't gonna hide back here. Nah, son.
Motion to compel. Ja. 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 Ha. Ha. Time for your arraignment. Ha. Ja. Ja. Incinerate.
Got him. Ah, my yawn face so good. Speaking of Sonic, I've been watching Sonic Prime. Is it already out? I thought it wasn't out yet. Well, I guess I got me something to start trying to put on. Watching Sonic Prime is gonna be what's gonna get me to start watching stuff again. It would be Sonic that would help me get back into watching stuff. So now, are they doing episodic, like, releases every week? Or is it, like, just all available at once? Because if the whole series is just out, that would just be amazing. I'd be so happy. Oh, that's a Ganyu. Ooh, dead center.
Born of ice and frost. Ja. Ha. Boom boom! Ja. Ha.
Got him. It's available all at once to my knowledge. 8 episodes. The first is double the runtime of the others. Oh, I bet. So I can just watch it all in one shot. Yes, let's go. Good move, Netflix. I don't give you much credit, but I'll give you credit on that one. Speaking of which, hold on, wait. Hold up, wait. You know what? You know, I just realized? Hold up. I'm playing this soundtrack. Wait a minute. Sonic Frontiers album is out. Hold up. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. I'm turning the shuffle off. We're just gonna run this whole soundtrack, bro. Yeah, we're just gonna run this whole soundtrack. I'm really gonna do it.
Shine down.
Ja. Ja.
Oh, stopped him dead in his tracks. Let's fucking go. That wasn't even a mission. I exist and I lurk. I'm super caught up in Binding of Isaac. Yeah, you've been hella playing that game lately. But what's up, Calico? Thanks for coming to the stream. Let me give you a shouty right quick.
Like singing stupid many stupid hyperpop songs all day every day, so I'm sure I can. It's not the Froggy, but I caught a Froggy. You totally are, Silverstone. I love it. Thank you for all the clips. Love you.
Yeah, love you too, Calico. Y'all, please check out the homie X's Calico. Just had their birthday stream the other day. It was fucking phenomenal. If you missed it, you really missed out on a treat. Doing it big on their channel. Also playing Sonic Frontiers and other games. Played The Binding of Isaac the other day. So yeah, please check out their content. But yeah, thank you for the alert, Calico. Have a good time over there with Binding of Isaac. Tell Baber and I said what's up. And yeah. I will never get over how fire the soundtrack is. They did not have to do it like this, but I'm sure glad they did.
We're way behind schedule.
Motion to compel.
This is I'm Here. Well, I'm playing the soundtrack in order. I don't know how far we're gonna get. There's 150 songs on this bitch. Ow! Fuck, son of a. Oh, it's so good to finally actually be able to hear like everything in the song, and oh my god, 150 tracks. I'm not joking. Alright, one more task to do. Wait, did I click on it? Alright, here we go. And basic knowledge is. Oh, I hate this one because I always fuck it up. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, this is cutscene, so we can skip this one. Cutscene. Alright, first cyberspace song, let's go. Alright, librarian. I want to say he's... Oh, God. It's either Knight or Cavalry. I want to say Cavalry. Yes! Okay, cool. Alright, this is easy. Outrider. Bet. These songs here, these songs and the themes that play during the bosses are what really got me on this soundtrack. They're just so good for no damn reason, but I ain't tripping. It's what we deserve. Let's see. Oh, man. I mean, I could do this. Let me see something. How many premiums do I have? Do I have enough to buy 2? I do not. You know what that means? Story quest! Wait. There's another task in the chasm? Skip that. Alright, cool. I gotta get me a key. Give me the key! Is there any more I can unlock now that I did everything in the chasm? Nope. I'm still... Shit. Alright, so what I'm thinking I'm gonna do... What's this one? Nah, I don't want to do that one yet. I might do this one. I'll think about it. One of these, I'm gonna do Gene. That's what I want to do. Leo Minor. So Leo Minor is this one. Let's get this work.
What do you think this is, kiddo? A fruit juice store?
The fuck is wrong with you?
How rude, especially since we're here to help.
Exactly.
Help? Oh, yes. You're the acting Grandmaster's new hotshot helper, aren't you?
You can tell how far back in the story this
One way
is.
of putting it, but
Great. Tell Jean I need my quarterly tax return forms then. It's time to get Elzer on to doing the accounts again. I must say, though, the tax rate on alcohol in Mondstadt is pretty steep.
Do you really need Gene involved with stuff like this? Oh wait, you know, and yet the Dawn Winery is somehow still very rich.
That's
Yeah,
mostly down to Master D-Luke's successful business model.
throw some shade
what
on
are
it.
the accounts with Jean? Does she do bookkeeping now too?
Acting Grandmaster Jean personally goes over all the accounts. After all, the wine industry is Mondstadt's main source of income. Jean takes great pains to make sure no detail is overlooked.
Paimon never knew that. Jean's job is even harder than it seems.
The acting Grandmaster's hard work indeed makes our lives a whole lot easier. We're certainly very lucky, but to put it bluntly, we just take it for granted that that's the norm now.
Wow. How do you sleep at night knowing how much pressure you put Jean under?
Tell him, Paimon.
When you put it like that, I do feel quite ashamed.
This voice sounds very
Suppose I should
familiar.
give her one on the house next time she's here. Although, I doubt the acting Grandmaster even has the time to spare for that.
Sounds like a poor excuse to deny Jean a free drink. Come on, let's go and see Jean.
We're going to say hi to Gene. Let's heck it. Wait, what? Bruh! Are you serious? Are you serious? Wow. Wow. That just kind of hurt me to my soul. So we gonna have to do the TCG in order to... Fuck. What do y'all think? Should we do the TCG? Maybe I should go ahead and do it. I mean, it's easy primos, apparently. Let's see. Hold on, wait. I'm interested in Varka's excursion and when he'll be playable. Yeah, same. I don't know what any of this means. So basically, I have to apparently one of the characters that's a part of this is set in the TCG. So like, if a character, I'm gonna skip this. If a character is busy in another quest, then you can't do another quest until you do the one that they're currently occupied on. So apparently Margaret's occupied in the TCG quest, so I'm gonna have to go and do that in order to do this quest. So, you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and do it. I've been putting it off. Let's just go ahead and do it. Time to play some Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's time to do.
I cast Pot of Greed. Allow me to draw 2 cards. Ben. Freaking Cell versus. I play Monster Reborn. Oh, that's been banned forever.
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Pyro.
And that's why I couldn't
Nice
do the other one,
surprise.
because she's here.
Oh, and Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm afraid I've already told you before. Fur from the Cat's Tail staff is not for sale, no matter how much Mora you offer.
Damn. Sucrose, you like that? I summoned Pot of Greed to thaw 3 additional cards from my deck.
We're not here for that research
What? Pot of
project
Greed
I
doesn't
told
do
you
that.
about last time.
This is one of my favorite tracks right here already.
What were you trying to do with
Ha.
the cat?
Ah.
I just wanted to test out some hypotheses. And I needed some material.
That's why it sounds familiar, Ghost. Thank you.
We can talk about that later. Actually, Margaret.
Then I play Magic Force, which allows me to play Pot of Greed and thaw 3. Oh my god, Godric.
Genius invocation
Hold up. I'm about to add this to the
Insanity.
stream, just
We were
chatting
just talking about
soundtrack.
that
Hold up.
game.
Wait a minute.
You see, more and more people have been gathering at the Cat's Tail to play.
ah,
So
ah,
I thought,
ah,
why not
ah,
add a dedicated
ah,
staff to
ah,
serve the new
ah,
customers?
Allow me to interpret. Prince says that the word customer is much too loose of a term, and we should instead refer to anyone who loves dueling with cards as TCG.
I'm just over here jamming. This soundtrack is so witty, bruh.
So it seems I haven't.
Oh my
introduced you
god.
yet. This is Prince and Shuyan. They will be in charge of taking care of our TCG players.
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most formidable TCG player of all, is capable of providing valuable guidance to our new players. The average player is incapable of grasping the subtlety and sheer genius behind Prince.
I ain't even listening to what they're saying, bro. I'm over here
And he has
jamming.
no choice but to rely on me to communicate with everyone. I am merely Prince's lonely assistant.
Bro, I'm gonna play this music like next time I'm around some people. I'm just gonna play this music.
How can you use such a crude
And I'm just
word
gonna be
as
like,
animal
yo,
to
check out
describe
this
the
new
one
fire
and only
soundtrack
Prince?
or this new fire album I'm listening to. It's got like like 100 freaking good ass music on here. I'm just gonna play it. I ain't gonna tell them what it is.
What's that?
I ain't gonna tell them what it is. I ain't gonna tell them it's Sonic Frontiers. I just want to see how much they're gonna love it. And then finally someone's gonna be like, yeah, what is this? It's a Sonic Frontiers soundtrack. I'm sorry, what? This is a Sonic game soundtrack? This sounds like some shit I'll be hearing up in the rave. And this was stuff I'll be hearing at a rock freaking concert. The fuck?
Could this be the result of some modification to the language center of his brain? Seriously, how can he get all of that from a simple meow?
Yes, it was the Sacred Duels of Genius Invocation, TCG, that formed and cemented our bonds of mutual understanding. It's my firm belief that by simply playing the game, players can develop a deeper level of understanding between one another.
All right, there's a lot of jingles in there too. Okay,
Playing Genius
that's why there's so many
Invocation
soundtrack
TCG
or so many
fosters
tracks.
some sort of a telepathic link between players? Somehow Paimon doubts that.
One thing I don't miss about Orlando,
if you'd like
the
to know
fast
anything
food.
about
Dang.
Genius Invocation TCG, then please ask Shuyan, who will ask Prince. Though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince play a game with you and walk you through all the rules.
Just as a seasoned warrior can foresee the path of his opponent's sword, so too can I.
I'm so
as
sorry,
a
Godric.
TCG master predict my opponent's every play. It would be improper to pit a newcomer to the art of the card against one such as myself.
The art of the card. God, that sounds so Yu-Gi-Oh.
Politely decline. That's what Prince said.
Oh, Prince.
Oh, by the way, anybody who does play
Then Prince doesn't
Genshin
have to.
Impact, drops
What
are
will you
enabled,
get?
so you can get some
I'm
freebies just chilling in
From
here.
the day I met the mighty card master Prince, I swore an oath that my hands
I am so
would
sorry,
live
Godric.
solely to hold the cards and not to play them. I will never play another match of my own again.
If Prince is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for an alternative. How about this? Diona!
That's still interesting to me that Diona is a bartender but hates alcohol.
I'm pretty busy over here, you know.
She sounds older than I expected.
Why is it that every player that sets foot here to play Genius Invocation TCG has to have a drink? Ugh! Don't they have any clue that the key to playing a game is the ability to think straight?
Oh my god, I love her.
Games and drinks don't mix.
I'd be wrong if I ran up on him in my Digit God card and sent him to the Shadow Realm.
What can
Listen.
I say? As the tavern owner, I can't help but feel
Addition
proud
God
to
cards have
hear
never been
this.
allowed.
Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break. So why not come over here and teach
I
these
actually don't,
customers the
but
rules
don't
of
tell me,
Genius
because I'm sure I'll figure it
Invocation?
out.
Yeah, what kind of break is that? I'd rather not.
So Tsundere,
All
oh!
these loafers come in here to play Genius Invocation TCG anyway. All it does is encourage more people to come to the bar for a drink. You know, if drink sales keep going up like this, pretty soon Mondstadt's alcohol industry is gonna reach new heights.
I ain't gonna lie, for the longest time I thought Diona was a kid, but then I forget, she's literally a bartender. There's no way she could be a kid.
Stamping out the spread of Genius Invocation TCG.
My dear, you are quite mistaken. You said it yourself.
She still
a
looks like
clear
one too
mind
much for
is
me, though,
necessary to win.
For any
Soon, their
nefarious
thirst for
thoughts.
victory will overcome their thirst for alcohol. Prince speaks the truth, Diona. Not only is the spread of Genius Invocation TCG no obstacle to your goal of destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry, it could even support you in this endeavor.
But she still would not be legally allowed to freaking
Sure,
bartend.
why not? Alrighty then. Our two customers are waiting to learn. Shuyan, let's put you on drink mixing duty for now.
But Shuyan is destined for a far greater purpose.
Shuyan, drink mixing now.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, all right. We'll need some space to learn. Let's go to that empty table over there.
Oh. Oh wait, can I do it now? Bet. We ain't even gotta finish this. We out. We out. Cause I really don't, I'm not like, I kinda don't want to do it on stream in case I'm bad and I fuck up. Yeah, I don't need to see how bad I am at freaking card games. thing. I'm gonna hit it like Loki. Freedom is life's great lie. Once you accept that in your heart, you will know peace. Yeah, peace. I kind of think you mean the other thing.
Hey, you two.
So there, you see what I mean? Because she was involved in that first
My cat's gone
cutscene,
missing.
we
Have you
couldn't
seen
do
it?
this until after that.
No, not her. I imagine Diona's probably still in a tavern. I mean,
But yo, it's dope we can actually go into Cat's Tail now. That's fucking fire.
Did you seriously think Diona was a house cat?
This is a bit worrying. What if Prince can't find his way home?
Nah, you're always such a big softie. But aren't we in the middle of something? Sarah and Charles need our help urgently too. Let's go and see Jean first.
You're on the way to see Jean? What a coincidence.
Paimon thought you were looking for a cat.
Yes, I wanted to see if Jean could help look for my cat.
Seriously? You want Jean?
Wow, they really asking Jean for like really trivial
What's
things,
wrong
bruh.
with that? Jean's a really nice person. Please mention it to Jean for me. I'll treat you to a brew at Cat's Tail later.
Y'all don't even know if I drink, fam.
Hey! Hey! Ugh, unbelievable. Guess the case of Prince the Missing Cat is now added to the agenda for our meeting with Jean.
Jean, use your magical mental mind powers to levitate that remote to my hand. I'm tired of my feet hurt. Jean would literally stab you. Or she would probably just use her freaking animo and just blow you across the room or something. And I don't mean that kind of blow. Yo, Jean, long time no see. Wait, she wasn't in there. Oh, there she is.
Acting
Jean, can you blow me
Grandmaster?
closer to the remote? Damn, got her.
Oh,
I love that they go straight to Jean, but not any of the other knights, even captains. Exactly! There's so many other people who can help with this.
Oh, it's our honorary knight. Sorry, I must have been daydreaming.
I miss her old outfit.
actually, it's not us who need your help. It's a bunch of other people.
I see. Well, thank you for your service to the people of Mondstadt.
Oh Lord, she's sick.
I have made a
COVID?
note of these commissions in my files, and I will make arrangements
Somebody get her some tea.
accordingly.
Great! We didn't miss out on anyone's commissions, did
She
we?
about to pass out, bruh.
Sarah's Hilly Churls, Charles' tax return, Margaret's cat. Seems that's everything. We'll be on our way then, Jean. Jean, are you okay?
She's infected, but not by her genetics. It's Barbara! Ghost! Gotta put it down for the... Oh my god, you two.
Serious?
It's just burnout from work stress. She'll be fine after a good old rest. Thanks for bringing her here. She may have tried to keep soldiering on otherwise.
She would've.
It's not a surprise, though. She does have a lot to get through every day.
Poor Jean. She's always been one to push herself too hard while overlooking her own needs.
Oh god, I relate to
First
Jean.
time something like this has happened.
I relate to Jean, oh god.
Anyway, you're an
I keep forgetting that Jean and Barbara are sisters.
While the master is down, the knights should shoot
I'm
the
afraid to think of the dojin that's out there with those two. I'm afraid. I am so afraid.
Jean has so much to do. An extra pair of hands can't hurt. You should go and check in at the headquarters. Jean will be fine with just me here. My mom feels like she's trying to get rid of us. Why is that?
That is not what she said.
We'll leave you to it. Come on, let's go.
Listen, Ghost, am I wrong though? Am I wrong though? You know how people are. They're sisters. You are that in itself writes a bunch of different stories. And then if you throw someone else in the mix, wanting to have two sisters at the same time, oh God, Lord Jesus, Who was I playing the other day? I never once thought about the possibility, but now that I'm struck with the harsh reality, oh no, exactly. Oh no, it's right. I was doing something on Genshin the other day, and like there was a character that I had just finally started meeting. Oh, bro, listen. Okay, Sumeru, Kali, freaking bro. I found out some things about Kali and Tignari that I'm like, oh God, the Dojins write themselves. That's where I'm at now in the story. I just met those two, and immediately I was like, oh no. No, this is not good. I'm gonna say one word, master. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, it's Kaya.
I've been waiting for you.
She's not? Oh, thank God. Well, okay.
Falling ill.
Oh, thank God. But also, me and you both know it's not going to stop anybody from making dojin.
Gratitude for your assistance.
You and I both know that.
Courteous and polite. This isn't the Kaya Paimon knows.
Well, the circumstances warrant it. This is the acting Grand Master herself we're talking about. Now, in addition to that thank you message, there was one other
Lord.
thing.
I didn't know they actually gave Kali an age though, because like usually they leave that kind of ambiguous in this game. Like there's context clues that would kind of help you figure it out, but like so like with Klee, I can figure out okay, yeah, that's actually a kid, or like not. Well, okay, Nahida's technically not a kid, but like acts so much, well, she might as well be a kid, you know. But like,
it's like you read my mind.
No!
We have quite
Godric!
Don't you think?
No!
Things like
No!
helping to fill in for Jean.
Right. Although the commissions you reported to Jean have already been handed off to someone else.
If it's confirmed that Kali is underage, we're just gonna stop talking about it. It's ambiguous, but given the manga, she's definitely not 18 yet. Wait, there's a manga for Genshin? Excuse me?
I will feel much more at ease knowing that the honorary knight.
Where the hell have I been?
Overseeing these cases.
You can flatter us
But
all
yeah,
you
okay.
want, but
Then
answer me
we're gonna
this.
stop talking about Kali then, because if it's a fit, yeah, we just don't even want to have that discussion.
Oh, I have far more important matters to attend to. There are so many things to prepare.
Thankfully, any of the characters that I would think of in that way, it's not even a question that it's okay.
You want us to help with,
Like
right?
Ganyu, Raiden Shogun, Yanfei,
Those are the ones. I
who else?
appreciate the help.
Yelan,
See,
you know, the ones I would be looking at, we know they're good. No! Speaking of, you know what I just thought about? Freaking, I never knew that the brother's name was Aether. I've seen things where I've seen Aether X Lumine. Oh, and Lisa. Of course, we can think about Lisa like that. Of course.
Lisa, are you here about the
But how could you not?
Oh, hello, darling. You're quite right. After I heard about poor Jean, I thought I might lend a hand with some of her
Dude,
more
do you see how...
ordinary duties.
Bro, do you see how much they're moving? She's not even moving, bro. What in the high school DD is
Actually,
this?
Charles here was wondering.
Please. I just took a rather important order. But unfortunately, we've run completely dry, and the delivery from the winery is behind schedule. If it's not too much trouble, could you go and do something about this logistical nuisance?
What's so urgent about this order?
It came in at the last minute. Literally just a few seconds ago.
Exactly. Hence the urgency.
We're gonna need you to learn some other characters than Godriff, because you're the characters you know are ones we just need to leave alone when it comes to these kind of conversations. Oh God. I know people have made Diluc and Kaya art. Of course we have. We spoke of eating Paimon because that's a running gag in the game that Paimon's emergency food. What the transport balloon? Oh. That is an in-game thing. Cause like, I think it's like a running gag with a lot of different anime and stuff like that, where like small creatures like Paimon is considered emergency food, like Minchi from Excel Saga, for example.
I've been waiting long enough. And all the time I've been working at the winery, this is the first time I've been robbed by hilly churls. If you'd taken any longer, I don't know what I would have done.
Bro, calm down. We're here. Let's get the thing going.
There's a hilly churl exterminator extraordinaire.
Here I thought a character becoming a vegetarian
Just
because
as
he was,
well.
he was taken over by demons. He ate children and cancer. What the
road.
fuck?
And be careful with it.
What?
Just speeding up the hilly churls is not the aim here. You'd better make sure the goods stay intact because I certainly don't have the Mora to replace them. I'll be waiting up ahead.
Also because they're small enough to fit on a plate. Lord.
Access denied. Incinerate! No touching.
Just give me one at a time. Oh, no, you don't.
For Rex Lapis.
Hey, back off. Oh. Alright, so far so good. Ha! See. Oh shit.
Access denied. Aggressive flame. No touching.
Got him. Hey, buddy, you want to help? Yo, what is up? How are you, Spirit? Thanks for coming to the stream.
They're all gonna rot if I don't deal with them.
Woo!
Thank
We
you,
did
my
it.
friend. I thought I was in deep trouble this time. It's a good thing you showed up. I'll put in a good word for you with the gentleman at the winery.
Let's go. That wasn't so bad. I should have figured this is probably like considered an early story thing, so it probably wasn't going to be very hard. Now what though? Bro. Oh my god. We're still gonna have to go and do the freaking thing. This is kind of crazy, bro.
We're way behind schedule.
Got it. I'll set off right away. Amber, are you here to help out with Gina?
Amber's another one that I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
I was just getting ready. Who better than
I
an
don't even want to
outrider
think about it.
mop up some hilly trails on the delivery route.
Oh.
Sarah, what are you still stressing about? I'm an outrider, and I won't disappoint.
You misunderstand me. I don't doubt your abilities. I'm just overwhelmed at the number of orders piling up in front of me.
Oh, where?
Another bizarre order came in just now. It's like they're hosting a banquet or something.
Oh yeah, no, she's legal. That's not what I'm worried about. It's just she's so sweet and pure.
Really? You don't mind helping? That would be wonderful. You really are the good hunter's guardian angel.
So let me get some free
well,
food though.
Those hilly trails are going to be a handful too.
Well, why don't you take this order? Start by getting the ingredients.
Are you sure she can be trusted? It might end up tasting a bit funky.
Paimon!
We're
I'm about to
both
grill you on a spill it.
aiming for perfection. This is now a fight to save the good hunter's business.
Talk about some little.
For this dish, we need 3 sweet flowers and 3 fowls. Okay,
Easy.
go and get ready. You too, Amber. I'll be waiting here.
Oh, yeah, okay. Right.
Already got him. Let's get it.
Have you brought me 3 sweet flowers and 3
Yo,
fowls?
what's up,
Let me
Lynn?
see.
Thanks for coming to the stream. No worries, fam. You were out having a good time with your coworkers. Don't even worry about it. You was doing your thing. Ain't nothing with it. Spirit, can we get a shout out for Super Lynn right quick? That's with 2 R's, of course. Lynn is another friend of mine. Y'all may remember my friend Boo and Sarah. Well, Lynn is her roommate and a phenomenal photographer, aficionado of all things K-pop. So, you know, if you're into that, you know, definitely check her out. And also plays a lot of Genshin. Please check out her content. She's awesome peeps. Very, very sweet. I'll do the other one. Make sure I'm spelling it right. Alright. I guess. I'll be on mobile, so you need help, I'm free now. We did already get the bosses done, but I do appreciate it though.
It's okay. Let me see if I can.
Yep, that's everything. Now,
Do it.
order number
My
7
end.
is for 1 sweet madame.
And so begins the story of us
She did sing a
becoming
song.
basic kitten hands.
You did say you'd help Good Hunter out. Be sure to serve it while it's
Yeah,
hot.
please check out my homie Lynn's content. So good to see you.
Any news on that sweet madame?
Yes, honey, I got plenty of them.
One sweet This smells absolutely divine. This is nothing less than what I would expect from a head chef, never mind a sous chef.
Exactly. Paimon over here questioning my abilities.
So well, you might as well take this sticky honey roast next.
Sticky honey roast? I'm sure she's heard Amber and Kaya mention this one before.
That is not what the text
That's
says.
right. A mainstay of the Good Hunter menu.
These are early
It's
story
my
quests, though,
pride
so,
and
you know.
joy. The Knight's Order.
We're talking this
almost
stuff was
every
probably
time
back
they
when Genshin
come
was
here
just
for a
coming up.
gathering. Let me teach
They've
you
been
the
polished
recipe
things
for
up since
sticky
then.
honey roast.
Wait,
Now, I'm not sure if I have that one.
Your pride and joy? You're going to teach us how to make it? Just like that?
With your cooking skills, I don't think you will be doing a disservice to the Good Hunter brand. As soon as that sticky honey roast is ready, please bring it here.
I actually gotta check. I actually don't think I have one of those. Let me see. Sticky honey roast. Sticky, 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 sticky. Ooh, yeah, I don't. Do I even have the recipe for this? Oh, there it is. Nope, I sure don't have one. Fuck. So we need sugar. Then we can buy that. Hold up. Yo, Blanche, I need to hook up. You got sugar, Farm? You don't. You can imagine what must have been like when Vinci was the only Archon.
I'm still waiting on one sticky honey roast.
Oh, here we go. You know, while I'm in here, I ain't been buying no stock for a minute, so let me go ahead and stock up right quick. But yeah, the earlier days of Genshin, it was something different, man, for sure. Put out.
Today's recommendation is
Now I can make it. Ooh, Eugen. Okay. Oop, I didn't mean to do that.
I'm still waiting on one sticky.
Bingo.
This is... Wow! Did you really cook this? This is quite simply astonishing. You were born to be a head chef.
My uncle's name is Gordon Ramsay.
Yes, thanks ever so much for your help. Amber should be able to take care of everything else. If you ever get tired of being an adventurer, there'll be a job waiting for you at Good Hunter if you want it.
Bleed. Okay, now. Oh, come on. Bro, we just jumping all over the place. It's kind of crazy. Oh, because I ran into him that one time. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. It's totally fine. Ew, that's me.
There it is! Behold, a floaty imaginary friend for floaty-headed Flora! A floaty.
Wait,
What are you, an idiot? An idiot sandwich? Thank you, Ghost.
Hi, Traveler. Hi, Bard. Sure. How can I help? Oh, you mean Mr. Floaty? Most people can't see him. Mr. Floaty is my bestest friend. We grew up together.
No fair. Paimon hates feeling left out.
Flora, why exactly are you friends with a bloaty floaty?
What's wrong with it? I always wanted to be
I can't remember. Do people know that he's the Archon?
Friends with a flying plant? Why?
Because then when it's windy, you and your friend can fly off into the sky together. You gotta admit that's pretty cool.
Isn't that called being blown away?
That's what some people like to call it.
Yeah, like they must not know. He'd be casually walking around and everything, and nobody be, you know, like, oh my god. So like, they must just not know.
Stanley's an adventurer, and you can tell.
Okay, yeah, they don't.
At it from the stories he tells.
Cause he hangs out in the cathedral.
Are super famous in Mondstadt. He's in the city at the moment. You should go ask him to tell you some of his stories.
That sounds like a fun idea for next time. But right now we have other things to attend to.
Flora's pretty mysterious.
Oh no, we gotta go talk to Timmy.
Which child shall we interrogate next?
Paimon's thinking.
Well, I ain't gonna shoot the birds right now.
That little guy in the
Usually I come through and I'll kill him. Oh wait, shoot, hold on, wait. Let me try to scare him away. Damn it! He gonna be bad at this now. What the hell? Why he got a whole ass ruin guard as an imaginary friend?
No way!
Well, that is unexpected.
Timmy's imaginary friend is a ruin guard?
Yeah, I've heard of guardian angels, but come on.
Paimon's freaking out right now. That thing is sure to attack us.
Have you ever seen the meme where Timmy is Patui Harbinger #1? Honestly, that would be funny and a pretty cool twist. Like, because people keep... Bro, and imagine if it was all because people keep killing his birds. Imagine if that's the only reason. Like, y'all keep killing my birds.
Huh? Paimon has a favorite line? Seriously? Oh, alright.
Did they just make a reference to the fact that Paimon says that line when you go to an out-of-bounds area? That's crazy. That's the meme? It's a good meme then.
Children are more open-minded. Is that why they can think up all kinds of imaginary friends?
Fitting, isn't it? That the City of Freedom should be home to children with such boundless powers of imagination.
What about adults' imaginations? Let's ask some adults at the tavern.
I did not realize that Kronos Island has so many different songs in it as you went through the story. But wow, this is like the 5th song for Kronos. But you know what? Credit the Sonic team for that. So that way it doesn't get boring. Like, you don't hear the same thing over and over again. You got different tracks for different points in the story when you're in that island. That's it. Like, this is the final one. This is the one out here if I go in there now. That's so... just, yes. This is my favorite one of Kronos, honestly. What the... Was I not supposed to go inside? I guess not. Oh, this sounds so good. The violin. Oh my goodness. I'm at a place with better internet, so I may actually get the damn update done. Let's go, Spirit! We're sending you all the supportive energy that you get the finally updated. I know you missed plenty of your Genshin. Alright, what was it? Oh. And that, oh yes, with that nice piano melody in the background. We're here.
The thing about wine is, you have to drink it at the tavern, or you miss out on half the fun.
Seems to me you'd find some way of keeping yourself amused even if you drank alone.
If I didn't know any better, I would say you're being deliberately uncivil.
Just drink responsibly on my premises, okay?
Oh, and if I did have one too many, what then? You'd throw me out along with the trash, is that it?
It's always why to be writing fanfics of those two.
You know, the same way you threw out Father's legacy. You sold off his mansion, or maybe you've forgotten.
I see no reason to cling to things that have outlived their purpose.
Is that so? Then I trust you were most swift indeed to part with a certain vase.
Sorry, I have no recollection.
That face.
Master D-Luke, I'm sure I saw such a vase in your home. A beautiful one, unmistakable in fact.
No imaginary friends. No new friends. No new friends.
Suspicions were right. Grown-ups don't appear to have imaginary friends.
Like I said, a lack of childlike wonder.
So people just stop dreaming when they grow up? Okay, well, Paimon for one never wants to grow up.
This raises an
I mean, it's not a
interesting
blood
question.
relative, do I guess?
At what age exactly do people's imaginary friends
I
disappear?
thought they were.
Let's go and check. How about Ellen? Someone of her age surely must have some imagination left, don't you think?
Uh-oh. Somehow, Paimon finds the idea of not being able to see Ellen's imaginary friend kinda scary.
But whether they're blood or not, you and I both know, Ghost, that's not gonna stop them from doing it. Writing those stories. There we go. Whether they're blood or not, the stories will be written. Because shit be crazy like that. I kind of feel bad for people who create characters because it's like it's inevitable that somebody's gonna. Bro, what?
Jean? What is Jean doing here? Is Master Jean Ellen's imaginary friend? Yeah, she's so conscientious. It's terrifying.
Oh, hello. What are you guys doing?
Are you always training here?
You bet. Today,
You know what?
I
Hoyoverse,
accidentally
one
taught
day
you
I
guys
need to make
something.
Ellen
It was
freaking part of the
incredible.
Knights of
It got me really
Favonius.
pumped up. I hope I can be as outstanding as him one day.
This is gonna be working her ass off to get in. She need to get in.
I mean, obviously, I want to become a knight. And if I got to go on an adventure with Jean herself, well, even better.
Seems Ellen really looks up to Jean.
Huh.
But not before Noel. Fair.
I was
Fair.
thinking, it's not every day I get to hang out with the honorary knight. Would you join me for some sword training? Huh. How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Like I don't already do this all the fucking time, bro.
So that's how to do it. I'm impressed. Oh, thank you. It's clear I still have a long way to go in my training.
So modest. I, for one, think you're quite the pro at this already.
Well, I'm exhausted from training, so clearly my fitness needs some work. One day, though, I'll smash all the training dummies in Mondstadt.
Ellen, she's our girl. If she can't do it, Hilly Churl.
Thanks. Shoot, I got so caught up here I forgot there's
That
something I
was
supposed
horrible,
to do today.
Paimon.
Ugh, but I'm so sore from training. I can hardly move.
Somebody get her some ice and a good tea.
Could you deliver
And
a message to
and
Jack for me?
draw her a good bath.
He's gone adventuring at the Temple of the Lion with Stanley today. Stanley's a truly legendary adventurer, renowned in all of Mondstadt. He once set foot in the Mare Javari.
Oh my god.
We were gonna meet up tonight and discuss adventure plans. Could you let him know it'll have to be another day? Great! Thank you so much.
Wait. What the heck? Oh, now I can go back to this. Sure, why not? We'll just dance back and forth between the two. Sure. Huh. Huh.
So, yours is the cat that went missing.
Venti, have you come to help?
Me here to help you? Why, on the contrary, it is I who needs the helping.
Bro, really?
But Paimon just saw you talking to Margaret about Prince.
Aha! So, Prince is the name of the feline fiend who thieved my spare astral iron strings.
Oh my god.
Though it gladdens my heart to see that the free-spirited ethos of Mondstadt is alive and well in creatures great and small. Still, it's a bit audacious.
Prince is a mischievous little rascal, all right.
Spoken just like a parent who chooses to spoil said rascal.
Indeed. Just like Barbados.
Oh, shade!
Yes, quite. Now, let's see about getting ourselves an audience with His Little Highness Prince Rascal of Mondstadt. I have a performance tonight, and without my spare strings, I shall have to disappoint my audience.
What would a kitty cat want with wire strings anyway?
Everyone knows cats go crazy for a ball of string.
What?
Is it balled up?
These wire strings are made of astral iron, which contains animo energy. That makes them extremely durable, so I normally just roll them up in a ball to make them easier to carry.
Oh.
That's a trick of the trade from a traveling bard.
The strings contain animo energy? That'll help us. It's time for you to use your elemental sight again. Paimon's sure there must be some elemental footprints or something.
Thank you all. Prince should be
Oh, there's
somewhere
another
around the
Kronos.
marketplace or the residential area. It's a black cat you're looking for. Oh, take this fish. It's Little Prince's favorite food. Maybe it'll help you find him.
Wait. I wish you'd take a stay on.
That black cat looks really familiar. Haven't we seen it in the Cat's Tail before? Yep, that's Prince, all right.
Go slowly. Ah, shit. Damn it!
Wow, Prince is very keen.
The idea of balling up live streams, even if they're more durable, makes the musician in Ukraine. That's what I was thinking. I don't even know streams like that, and I'm sitting here like, why would you ball it up?
It must be difficult not being able to float. If you're anxious to find Prince, why not coax him to you with some fish? Kitty cats do love eating fish. If you run out of fish, go grab some from the lake. Now back to it.
Well, it's a good thing I've been doing a lot of fishing lately. Now, go for the fish.
Mondstadt, welcome.
Damn it.
His senses are keener than we thought. He can't have gone far, though. Why not track him with your elemental sight? Next time, try creeping up from behind. Quietly, of course. Or, if you're feeling patient, use some fish as bait and catch him off guard. Gosh, all I can think about is Diluc.
Bro!
His senses are keener than we thought.
This is
Can't
crazy.
have gone far, though. Why not track him with your elemental sight? Next time, try creeping up from behind.
I tried that, Paimon. Shut up.
Or, if you're feeling patient, use some fish as bait and catch him off guard.
Oh. Finally, he reacted to it. Gotcha. Little suck butt. Wasting my fish on you.
Prince! Where did you go running off to? Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
We definitely.
I was about to look at Kyo and be like, don't you ever do that to me. But he's asleep.
How could you leave me like that?
He is knocked out.
Looks like those two need some time to themselves. And here are your astral iron strings, Venti.
You found them! Wonderful! I was not optimistic they would turn up.
Venti!
I dare say that a private performance played using these very same strings would not be an excessive way to show my gratitude.
But you're tone deaf.
What?
Apologies. At this distance, my cat allergy seems to be rearing its head.
Oh, now Paimon gets why you didn't go looking for your strings by yourself?
Okay, that makes sense.
Anyway, thanks for the help. I'll be going now.
What did you hear? Why did you just jump up? And then he just raised his head up like, hey.
I think we're finally finished with the commissions we were doing for Jean. A day in the life of Jean really is
He laying
hard
back down, though.
work. Wonder how she's feeling now. Let's head to the cathedral and pay her a visit.
Even the Cuckoo theme is like really freaking good. It reminds me of it's a slight offshoot reminding me of oh crap, what is the robot's name from Nier Automata? Oh, it's bothering me. I can't remember what the name was. What's his name? Ghost, help me out here. The one that had the village. Pascal's village. Never mind, I remembered it. It reminds me a little bit of Pascal's village. But that was crazy. Like, I couldn't remember any of it. I was like, what was it? It was a kingdom? Was it? And then I remembered village. And as soon as I remembered village, I was like, oh, Pascal's village. There we go. The mine is an incredible thing, y'all.
Hi, Barbara. We're back.
Welcome back. You must be exhausted. Jean has regained consciousness and should be back to her normal self soon enough.
That's great news. Let's go and see her.
But she just left the cathedral. I tried to tell her she needs more rest.
Of
but
course she
wouldn't
did.
listen.
But I can't
She
talk.
tried
I
to
would have done
act
the
like
same
she was
thing.
fine and kept saying she wanted to get some fresh air. I bet you she's gone to Lady Vanessa's place again.
Where?
Oh, that huge tree at Windrise? That place is dedicated to Mondstadt's hero, Vanessa.
I think I know what we're talking
Jean
about.
goes there whenever she feels lost and confused deep down inside.
Barbara, that's some pretty personal stuff. How do you know so much about Jean's innermost thoughts?
Jean, mentioned it to me, you know, before she left.
Do they hide the fact that they're sisters?
That's what I'm worried about too. But I still have work to do here.
Don't worry, we'll take over nursing duty for now.
Great. That puts my mind at rest. May the Animo Archon protect you. And Jean.
You know, credit to the audio department. I could hear a slight reverb when she was speaking in the cathedral, which would be accurate if you were actually in the cathedral. So kudos to them on that. Ah, the fishing song. I still gotta hand it to Sonic Frontiers. They actually made me enjoy fishing with Big. I never thought I'd see the day where I would enjoy fishing with Big the Cat. Sonic Frontiers made it happen. If I do that hard mode playthrough, you best believe I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna need all the freaking boosts I can get. Because that game wasn't exactly easy even on normal mode. It wasn't hard, but it wasn't easy either. So it was literally normal. So I can only imagine how different it's gonna be if I go back and do that shit on hard mode. I say that, watch I go play it on hard mode and I still don't be struggling, watch. I kind of really want to do it. I kind of really want to play it again on hard mode and see how much different it is for me to play it. Would y'all be down to see that?
Lady Vanessa.
Ooh, pre-rented cutscene?
I hope your watch over Mondstadt remains unclouded. I do not know if I
Kimi
or
no
the rest of the
shashin
world, as you
tonight
had hoped for,
eta Maria Kimi no
have
moto
become stronger.
Gulasu no soko ni kaita kanajo no story. What's up, Neo? Thanks for coming to the stream. Good to see you. I probably shouldn't have read that without translating it. People could trick me like that, but I trust Neo, so I'm assuming that that's not the case in this case.
Much better.
But what's up, Neo?
I
Thanks for
was
coming
not
to the
expecting you
stream.
to come here. Thank
Can
you
we
for
get
your
a shouty
concern.
for Neo Valkyrie, our Saiyan android sister?
I saw you beneath the tree just now, leaning on your sword. It looked like you were struggling. Are you sure you aren't?
Oh my god, I actually registered that I yawned. Oops. Yo, what's up, Cosmo? Thank you also for coming to the stream. Good to see you. Can we get a shout out for Cosmo also?
City is outrageous blasphemy. May he guide my hand.
Oh, yay! I kill this guy. I kill this bastard.
Enough! This time brute force has prevailed, but the light always triumphs in the end. I will not
Glitch
forget
fest,
our
glitch fest,
encounter.
glitch.
Man, wouldn't this be just the most perfect moment for someone random to completely come in? Oh god.
Dear Maria, count me
that's
in.
the face of a killer. Don't let your hot dogs steal them.
Bless me.
Just steal them. She going, yeah, definitely next Dead by Daylight killer for sure.
Yeah, please check out both of these phenomenal streamers. I love them both to death. They are amazing people. Neo Valkyrie, you can expect to see things on her channel such as horror games like Resident Evil, Dragon Ball Z, and of course Yu-Gi-Oh! And on Cosmo's stream, you're going to be seeing a lot of Genshin Impact, which we're playing right now. So yeah, please check them out and drop them a follow if you have not already. Alright, it turns out those were lyrics to a song that Neo had me doing. So yeah, we're safe on that. So...
Oh,
Thank you for the bless you.
That means a lot to me. Hearing that boosts my spirits. But I must
Thank you
find
for
a
the
way
bless
to
you.
cope with minor setbacks like this on my own. Otherwise, how can I be the protector that Mondstadt needs me to be? The protector that Vanessa was.
You truly revere Vanessa, huh?
I do. Vanessa was the first Grandmaster, a kind yet formidable woman. I have always hoped to follow in her footsteps.
I think you're doing a pretty good job of that,
As
Jean.
the Lionfang Knight, she courageously overthrew the oppressive ruling aristocracy of her time. Then, she founded the Knights of Favonius and became known as the Dandelion Knight, spreading grace and compassion throughout the land.
Dandelion Knight? Isn't that your title?
Actually, all of the Knights of Favonius Masters throughout the ages have inherited the title of Dandelion Knight or Lionfang Knight.
Oh, that makes sense now. You too want to be as gentle as the Dandelion Knight, and yet as fierce as the Lionfang Knight.
I think you've accomplished that.
I know it sounds like a huge honor, inheriting both these titles from Vanessa, but I see it more as a huge responsibility. After all, it is a lot to live up to.
Paimon thinks so too.
Huh?
Because you're definitely a tough fighter.
Jean?
Who's there?
See, there you go.
Caught red-handed.
Boy, if you don't get out of here with your...
Opportunity comes to get rid of the master in a moment of weakness, and then you two show up and ruin everything.
You want these hands, son?
How did they know about Jean's condition? Choosing this moment to strike is a low blow, even for this lot.
No, it's not. It's right up their alley.
My name is the Dandelion Knight. I swear I shall not be defeated by such despicable means.
Yes, ma'am. Hop off, queen.
Opportunity has slipped away. I shall now be slipped.
Oh, no, you won't.
Stop! After him.
Jean, you're still recovering.
No, I must go after him.
Jean, you can't keep doing this to yourself. Why
Exactly.
can't you trust us to handle it?
I do trust you, but to let an enemy get away like this would be a major dereliction.
I'm gonna add this song to the Just Chatting playlist, honestly, because you know what? It's properly titled Fishing Vibes, and really it is a vibe song. Absolutely. Teleport waypoint unlocked. The fuck? I was top 3 of your channels. Oh my gosh, Neo! Thank you for letting me know that. I'm so honored. Thank you. That means so much that I could even be on anybody's top. What the hell? They want these problems. Now. Uh-oh, we got a domain. Hold on, let me heal up right quick. do this. And Genshin Impact is top category because of that. We love to see it. Yo, somehow I hit the top 4% of streamers for Genshin, which is fucking wild to me. You know how many people probably play Genshin Impact on Twitch? And I'm in the top 4%? How, Sway? I'm blown the fuck away by it. But I'm honored. Oh, God. Yo, what is up, Kirkman? Thanks for coming to the stream.
Are you hurt?
I was the top 1% of chat. Spirit! Oh my gosh! Wow! Top 1%. Yo, that's awesome. That's awesome. You are a dedicated chatter too. Yo, can we get a shout out where Kirkman's Prime though before we go further into all of that? I would very much appreciate it.
But before we move out, at least let me heal everyone with my dandelion grease.
Thanks. You're amazing.
Thank you, Spirit.
Well.
Oh, Danganronpa.
This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
Suddenly, I shot wide open. Just like that, she never moved again.
Oh, that's a cool move. Yeah, please check out the homie Kirkman's Prime doing it big on his channel for Gorehound Gaming. You will see the likes of Pokemon, horror games, Danganronpa sometimes maybe, as well as D&D on his channel. And you're going to have a great time. Please check out his content if you have not already. Oh, he's back on. Oh, one of the boss themes. Let's go. I need to finish that, but I can never stream it for long because it was hard voice acting every character. So, sounds like to me you need to call some people in. Oh, that's so cool. Ooh, I should not have went in there. That was a mistake. Ooh, I had no stamina though. Fall. Did he survive? I was about to say. Grab him up. See ya!
Emotion to compel.
Put on!
I swear by my sword.
Nice. Easy breezy beautiful cover girl. Alright, where you at, you big drip? There you are. Going up. Up and over. Let's do it. good music for this fight. Blow it up! Yeah! That move is so freaking cool. Definitely next time they run Jean. Oh wait, that's right. Jean doesn't get a run. That's one of those rare ones. Can I lose a 50-50 to Jean? I'll be happy with that. I will be happy to lose a 50-50 to get Jean.
Thanks to Barbara's help.
That's another Animo person I would definitely love to use.
The main thing is that you're safe. Now,
Build me an Animo team.
time to get back to Mondstadt.
I know I can. I'm saying I'm asking the game, please let me lose. If I lose a 50-50, let me get somebody besides Chi-Chi and D-Luke. Let me get Jean. Let me get Mona. It would be greatly appreciated. It's always, for me, it's always Chi-Chi or D-Luke. That is all I ever get. I don't get nobody else. Ah, the soundtrack. Oh my god. Mona was my first 5-star. I love her 50-52. And I get characters that I would... I mean, Chi-Chi actually, I did use her for a good while. Also, that was Japanese Demon. Yeah, I looked it up. Because I was curious. I was like, what did I just read? I didn't even know at the time she was a good character. Yeah. This song is hitting.
Master, you finally returned. The Animo Archive protects you.
Swan, were you waiting for me? Has something happened?
Yes, at the Angel Share. Don't worry, it's nothing big, but... okay. I know I said it's nothing big, but... Alright, how can I put this? They just really need the acting Grandmaster.
For what?
Huh? Well, if you say so, Swan, I will go. I should not let the other knights down. It's fine. Now that I've had the chance to stretch my legs, I feel much better.
Bro, are you sure though?
Great. Thank you so much. You really saved me on this one.
For goodness sake, what is happening to the world? Swan used to be the most honest fellow. Now he's dumping things onto Jean.
Well, Swan was clearly agitated. Maybe it is an emergency after all. Let's go and see what this is all about, shall we?
I still can't get over how this is it. This song is in a freaking Sonic game, bro. All right, what's this one? Holy crap, that's far away. Where are we at? Oh. Like, ain't that crazy, y'all? Another thing I need to happen is Sonic Team. All right, y'all did it this year. Y'all did it this year. Keep it up. Don't start getting lazy. Don't start slacking. Keep it up. supposed to do? I guess. Oh, yeah, it is. The recommended level 69. Nice.
Not.
But I won't need Animo. I'm strong enough for this.
The Temple of the Lion? We explored this place once before, didn't we? During the Storm Terror incident. Seems like it's now a hot spot for adventurers. That can only mean one thing. Looks like we can't go any further. We didn't bag all the loot last time!
Not to worry. Allow me. Those who wander in the dust, the wind shall send soaring sky high.
Ah, hell. How is this not high enough for me to get up there?
Here we go.
There we go. That is the one reason I really want Venti, which actually I really don't even need it anymore because I do have Wanderer, so I don't even need him for that anymore. I mean, it'd be nice, but I don't need it.
Let's play.
Oh, I forgot you're a Poe user.
Motion to compel. Ha. Ja. Ja. Time for your assignment. Ja. Ja. Ha. Ja. Ha. Ja. Ha. Ja. Ja.
You guys don't stand a chance. What's your ultimate like?
Time for takeoff.
That's alright.
Born of ice and frost.
Oh, action was kind of lit. With that swirl on it, that was kind of lit. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, are those guys?
Alright, screw this. Nope. Let me show you a real Archon's power. Vigi be playing around. Write a show and get shit done. Ryder just go in here and fuck shit up. She ain't got no time for no games.
I was so sure I was about to die.
To be fair, that could have gone either way. So, you must be Jack the Adventurer, I assume?
Yes. Who are you?
Actually, we came looking for you.
Ellen has a message for you. She said she won't be able to join you today to plan out your next adventure together. She'll join you some other time.
Oh, I see. I feel bad you had to come all this way to find me, and then had to rescue me.
It is what it is.
I don't see what all the fuss is about. It was nothing that I, Stanley, couldn't have dealt with by myself.
With your Mr. Satan sounding ass.
You are Stanley? You are that legendary
Very safe.
Then why couldn't you fight your way out of this?
I must say, it's an honor to meet one as legendary as yourself. Well then.
All those guys were
I'd like to
pipsqueaks.
proceed. Head back or head further inside?
I think we should keep going. With Stanley by our side, we'll have no problem.
You mean with me by our side, we'll have no problems.
Consent. Let's head further in.
So, I'm guessing you mostly came here because you wanted to hear my adventure stories. Am I right?
No, we really were just looking for Jack.
Ha!
What? Do you know who I am? I am Stanley, renowned adventurer of Mondstadt.
Don't care.
Yeah, I think we got that.
I am Stanley, a living legend. Stanley who braved the Mandravari.
We don't care.
Enough already. Ugh. Stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth.
Exactly.
It's true, though. Stanley is the most amazing guy.
Well, Jack will listen, won't you? Now, where was I?
There's probably a category
You
in
and
the
your
I don't
partner
give a
reached
shit.
the Mandravari,
Exactly.
a famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely. There was a deathly silence in the air. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see. The
Bro, you
gorge of
man, gone you.
Suddenly, my partner was caught in a whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Wow. So, did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more, where the gentle breeze carried away the tears welling up in my eyes.
Poor guy. How could that happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
I know. Because an adventurer's proudest achievement is to die in the course of their final adventure. But whatever happens, no adventurer should ever die in a place where the wind doesn't blow. The wind has to bring your spirit back to Mondstadt.
Correction.
That's right.
This file is called I don't give a shit with a side of bullshit. Exactly.
Spirit came back to Mondstadt in a year. That's
He doing all this talking. I already killed everybody.
Traveler, I believe I've made a small discovery. Could I ask you to use the Nernama detector once more?
Huh? What
What? Stanley has an imaginary friend?
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot, and a look of staunch determination on his face. Oh, you thought so too, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
I agree. He wasn't telling the whole story.
Please excuse me. I'll be leaving now.
Bye, Stanley.
Jack.
Do you two still have time to spare?
What is it?
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me a secret. Something he's never told anyone before.
Mm-hmm.
The weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago, they were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa
What?
herself. The sword of brilliant valor and the shield of magnificent honor.
Excuse me?
I don't know whether you believe me, but
Go
apparently,
on.
both the sword and shield are still right here in Mondstadt, over in Dadaupa Gorge. Since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and retrieve these two legendary weapons?
Yeah, why did he abandon them in the wild then? Better question, am I gonna get to keep them? No.
I don't know. Outstanding individuals always come with their quirks, right? If I can just get a hold of something impressive enough to show my family what I'm capable of, maybe they'll finally come around to the idea of me being an adventurer. Right now, I'm just a rookie. My abilities are limited, and my parents don't support my goals one bit. So, what do you say? Help a guy out? I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about it, because my reasons are so... selfish. But I swear I'll give the weapons back to him as soon as I'm done.
I think you need to give him the gene. Or even better, give them to me.
Let's help him out. Venti, you coming too?
I don't know.
Oh, one other thing. I have a bottle of rare vintage
Huh,
wine
that got him.
that I had someone fetch for me a couple years ago. Help me find these weapons, and it's all yours.
Dada Gorge, was it?
Oh
Let's
my
hurry,
God.
There's no time to lose.
Right, I'm a shield and sword style. Yeah, just heck, I just wanted a nice weapon. This mother... Now, hold on. Now it's saying... So we're just gonna be jumping back and forth between... Jean, Sting, and... Yep. Sure. Yeah, tone deaf part. I'm telling you. Offer up some liquor to him and you'll do whatever. That sounds horrible. That sounds so bad. I didn't finish my sentence. It is true. Let's go. Oh, that food look good, bro.
Oh, what's all this?
It's a thank you party for you.
I'm gonna pause it because this sounds way too intense for a thank you party.
When we heard the news about your illness, we were all so worried about you.
We can only imagine how much pressure you must be under as acting Grandmaster, and you do so much work all over Mondstadt.
We thought that since you so rarely take any time off, we'd take this chance to throw you a party. Enjoy yourself, Jean. After all, you'll never let us do this once you're back at work.
Right?
Jean?
Huh? Is this Jean when she's shy? I've never seen her like this.
It's easy to forget that outside of work, Jean is just a normal person, like anyone else.
Speak, Lisa. Preach.
This is just all such a surprise. Thank you, everyone. This really means so much to me.
Well, it's nothing compared to the amount of work you do for all of us, day in and day out.
But there are so many things I still need to do.
Fear not. We wanted to make sure you could relax and enjoy yourself. So while you were away, we all pitched in and finished off your work for you. Every last task.
Did you really? Even the issue with the food deliveries?
It was no different from what we see on patrol. A couple of hilly churls. Didn't take much to get rid of them.
That's right.
And the tax returns?
I spent so much time doing library admin. A few more pieces of paper to deal with was really nothing to worry about.
Well, what about Margaret's
Lisa,
missing cat?
you may not be a great playable character, but honey, you are. Chef's kiss.
Was
Mwah.
apprehended by the brilliant honorary knight. And he also reclaimed my precious astral iron strings while he was at it.
Enough already.
He
No
said
more
he.
thinking about work today. Enjoy yourself while you've got the chance.
Did he really not record a
It is my
separate line
honor
in
to
case you
work
pick the girl?
alongside you all. Praise be for the Animo Archon's guidance. Speaking of work, it must have been hard work to put all this together. Where did you find the time?
Actually, our friend here was the key organizer behind all of this.
Nani?
See all of this food and drink? He made sure it all arrived on time.
Bro,
Not
with the
only
he.
that, but
Get
he
my
cooked
pronouns
some of
right.
These beautiful dishes himself. So
Bro.
relax already. There's no need to be so modest.
Wow. What the heck? Yeah, no, they use he for this entire conversation. What? I mean, I ain't gonna trip, but that they should have been able to handle that better.
Of course, we also have Master Diluc to thank for the venue. Otherwise, we would be looking at quite an alarming bill right about now.
Actually, that's another thing I've been thinking about. You ever notice that all the promotional stuff that involves the Traveler, it's always Aether, never Lumine. Like, yeah, they could have used Day. That'd have been an easy way to fix this. They could have recorded a separate line for if you pick Lumine. Like, bro, like that's kind of fucked up. It's like, bro, you can y'all not with the advertisements like jump back and forth between, you know, like, all right, this one we're gonna use Aether, this one we're gonna use Lumine. Just like, jump back and forth. Like, otherwise, what was the point of giving this option? I don't know. That's just me.
Despite my initial reluctance to sponsor a Knights of Favonius event in any way,
Diluc, shut up.
I, like any other citizen of Mondstadt, owe Jean my gratitude for her hard work.
All right, you can keep talking.
Oh, Master Diluc,
Oh, she calls him Master Diluc.
All right. Jean's
Stop.
supposed to be taking it easy. Stop crowding her.
Agreed. Now, let the party begin.
Amber, you're too pure for this world.
It looks like
You may also be a bad character to play as, but you're a total sweetheart.
Paimon thinks we should join in the fun. Let's go and mingle. Oh,
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Paimon.
wow. Amber, you look like you're about to burst into tears. Whatever is the matter? Two things. One, this sweet madame. Two, this sticky
Brava is a
heroes.
cutie too. Too pure for this
Did you
world.
make them?
I don't even want to think about what happened. If I remember correctly, Aether was made first out of the universe. That's why sometimes Aether's model gets used in Lumine's cutscenes briefly. I have never seen that happen in the entire time I've played this game. It's always been Lumine. The only time I see Aether is when Aether is in the scene along with Lumine. I have never seen that.
I refuse to believe it. Where did you suddenly learn to cook so well?
Having to cook to
I'm
save
going
my
to finish
skin.
eating this, and then you're going to teach me everything you know. Don't you dare try and run off.
That was adorable.
Have you been drinking?
That was adorable. That she did this. Oh, that was so cute. Oh my god.
Hey,
Oh.
having a good time? The thing is, Jean knows all of us so well now. When someone organizes a surprise party for you, the closer you are to them, the more
It's always
bashful
very
you tend
small
to feel
windows,
about the whole
like
thing.
the following animation with Storm
So
Terror.
instead,
No, that's what
we'll
I'm
just give
saying.
you all the credit.
Even with that, that
After
was
all,
I was
you did
still
do more than your
Lumine.
fair share of the
I've
work,
never
haven't you?
seen me appear as Aether ever in this game since the first day I played it. It's always been Lumine.
Of course! This party was clearly Kaya's idea. Shy Kaya? This is gold.
You think so?
So you admit it.
So either that was the case and they patched it, or
I'm only indulging you since it's such a special day today.
which probably they patched it, but then that also stands me to think, well, if they patched that, why didn't they patch this? Thank you, Spirit, for the clip.
That's glass number 37.
What's Diluc doing?
I'm keeping count of this bard's alarming pace of progress through my wine. Only the knights drink for free tonight. It seems he didn't get the message.
Yeah, you
When
might
his
want to
show
watch
is up,
him.
I will present him with the bill.
That's fair.
Diluc, you're a meanie.
Honestly,
I'm joking, of course. I highly doubt he could afford it anyway, so I shall spare him the bill. But I must say,
Diluc.
the sheer volume of alcohol this fellow can put back is just not normal.
Okay. You're a good man, Diluc. It is Venti. Yeah, Venti need to slow down.
Ugh, my word! The Dawn Winery's wine is every bit as delectable as they say. I would never be able to afford this normally. So, in the spirit of enjoying the moment while it lasts, another glass for the bard, please.
Venti can drink a frightening amount.
Ah, hello! I didn't see you there. I blame
course
the
you
wine
didn't.
for monopolizing my attention. Much like my ballads, it deserves to be enjoyed for generations to come. What is this floating sensation I feel? Have I discovered the true meaning of animal power?
That would be the drink talking.
I hereby declare that every son and daughter of the City of the Wind must be compelled to taste this finest of wines. Here's to good wine!
Somebody stop him.
This is quite a lot of excitement considering the idea was to relax and take it easy.
Would a drink help you relax?
Is there anything without alcohol?
What do you normally drink?
Oh, you know, I normally mix a few things together, but I always add some bright red.
Red? Let me guess. Tomatoes. No, watermelon.
Chilies. I add chili peppers.
Huh?
Chili pepper? In a drink?
Leaving the hustle and bustle of the banquet behind them, the two of them
Nani,
stood there,
exactly.
together, in the quiet of the night, while the rest of the world melted away around them. Sounds like the sort of thing you'd find in a romantic novel, now. I'm not trying to get you to recite poetry to me or anything. I'm just saying, Jean went upstairs to the balcony, alone. Now's your chance.
Lisa! Lord have mercy. Wait. Where is Jean? I know. Oh my. What the? Alicia OG Electromami, please say you are not drunk. Let's be honest. She would say that even if she wasn't drunk. Lisa is probably the most upfront, lewd, intended character. I mean, she literally moans when climbing. Yeah, she does. In both languages. But the Japanese one is worse, as I've just demonstrated to y'all. Oh my god, it sounds like a fucking hentai. Oh man, it's so bad. Hey, think again.
Yes, I am just getting some air.
Uh-oh. It seems like something's bothering Jean.
I want to thank you again. It is good to be here together with everyone. It has lifted my spirits.
That's good.
And it has taught me something.
Oh.
What's that?
I am definitely more of a Dandelion Knight than a Lionfang Knight.
But you're both, though.
The Lionfang Knight represents Vanessa's past, a past in which she fought hard for Mondstadt. But it was the Dandelion Knight that represented her hopes for the future, a future belonging to the newly formed Knights of Favonius.
I think it depends on what you're doing. On like a regular day, you're the Dandelion Knight. But if you have to go into battle, you're the Lionfang Knight. But that's just me.
I do believe that Vanessa watches over us, whether from high up above or from the wind all around us. Let the wind lead. The winds of freedom will guide us along the path that lies ahead. I hope you will continue to join us on that path.
Bet. We did it! And we got primos. Let's go, baby! I wonder if everybody's still inside here. I just
Congratulations!
Thank you for the GG. Thank you for the victory. Ultimate victory. Let's see. Nope. Everybody cleared out. I figured. Now we're gonna go finish Venti's thing. Gonna go find his sword, and I'm willing to bet Stanley's gonna be a freaking little mini boss. Which, for his sake, I hope he doesn't, because if he does, I'm gonna wreck his shit. But, you know, sometimes people gotta be stupid. Oh yeah, I can put the music back now. How far is it? Excuse me. I'm gonna have some popcorn after I finish streaming. Just a reminder, I am playing this on PS4. I probably should play this on PC. I don't. Yes. I'm looking forward to having that popcorn. Play on whatever you feel like. It's all good. It is cross-platform. Yeah. The load stuff does get a little annoying sometimes, but usually it's not this bad.
Hey, that bunch of hillchurls! Are they holding some kind of ceremony? And what's with that pile of knickknacks? Are they worshipping them?
Seems so. That must be the Sword of Brilliant Valor, surely! Shine down!
Oh shit! Got you!
All hail!
All hail!
Illusion shattered!
Nice.
Lo and behold, the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
Are you sure? Looks kinda basic to Paimon, and a little worse for wear, too.
I've seen Keyblades that look more cool.
Why would hillchurls be bowing down before a piece of junk like this?
Seems somebody tossed an old sword into a pile of spoils these hillchurls were already celebrating.
This is in terrible shape, and it's so basic, I'm at a loss for words.
The plot thickens.
Say, Jack, Have you ever seen an anemo crystal fly? They're found in the open country around Mondstadt City. If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, its brilliant glow is mesmerizing. It truly resembles an exquisite crystal dancing in the night air.
Well, you're not wrong.
Not the same. When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless. Fades into the background. But when
I got
you're in
3.
dire straits,
You got
valor
trolled.
is the thing
Exactly.
that gets you fired up and fighting back. It's the brilliant ray of light that guides you out from the darkness.
Excellent recovery.
You're right. Then this has to be it. This is the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
So, we got our sword.
We just gonna lie to the
Now
man.
we just need
Aight.
that shield. Let's scout around. It's definitely in Dadaupa Gorge, so... Huh?
There's
Hey!
somebody there.
Stanley? What's he doing here?
He's acting so weird.
What happened? Why did you stop all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just one of those Mora spouting weasel thieves passed by is all.
What?
Is that what those things
I
are?
wanna see.
Maybe another time. We have a shield to find, remember?
So that's what those little things are. Oh shit. Sorry, Chief. Oh, well, that's definitely the objective. I couldn't kill him.
Lo and behold, the shield of magnificent honor.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. It's a chunk of wood. A chunk of scrap wood with the handle attached. Who in their right mind would use this as a shield?
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was just taken from a wine barrel.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this is none other than the
Lord
shield
have
of
mercy,
magnificent
Venti.
honor. Warriors wear their battle scars with pride, and shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is one that has shied away from the battlefield. Is not the broken and splintered shield the one that has fought in
Especially
countless
one hit
wars
from a
and
pyro
lived to tell
attack,
the
it go
tale?
poof. Exactly.
Though the soldier's body
Man, let me
be
pull out
covered in
Yanfei
gore,
right quick.
Still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood left to bleed. Such magnificent strength of will. Is that not the true meaning of honor?
Top form.
You have a point. Shiny new shields don't stay new and shiny for long.
They don't.
Okay then. Well, maybe if we ask nicely, he'll just let us take the shield of magnificent honor for free.
Oh no, you know we gotta run these hands.
Excuse me, Mr. Hilly Tree.
Yo, where's the little musk girl?
Well, okay, you take it from here. Hope you picked up some Hilly Trillium by now. If not, there's always body language.
What? Are you serious?
Negotiating will work after all.
Ah, shit.
He did not seem to appreciate that.
Fucking.
He did not seem to appreciate that. Oh no, we tipped him off big time.
Man, whatever.
There is no escape. Inazuma
Eat
shines
this.
eternal.
Now. You wanna change your tone?
Hey, he dropped the the Shield of Magnificent Honor and ran.
Guys, thank you so much. I can't believe I actually found them. Mom, Dad, check out the legendary weapons I found.
Exactly.
Hey, wait! The wine, you promised! I actually helped a lot this time. What are you doing here, Stanley? Out for a stroll?
Hey, what are you doing here, Bard? Fancy that, huh? You, out for a stroll too?
That's right. An after dinner stroll to be precise. We were also helping a friend look for something.
I'm starting to think Stanley might be a fraud.
He's definitely a fraud, no question.
Plant the sword and shield here in advance so as to not hurt Jack's feelings?
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dadaupa Gorge. You've fought battles here before, after all.
You better believe I can navigate this whole area with my eyes.
Wow. And I admire
I saw it from a mile away. Exactly the same.
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me. You guys had better watch out, though. This place is crawling with Hillichur.
Right. Even though we just fought off a bunch of them.
Stroll now. Goodbye.
Guilty conscience much?
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack, should he? Although, on further reflection, I must say I'm intrigued. Someone who can't let go of the past and gives up on the present instead. I wonder, if such a person was forced to take their first step towards the future, which way would they go?
What are you talking about?
I'm just musing to myself. Anyway, I propose we take a trip to Angel's Share tonight.
Wait for night to fall. It wasn't just turned night. Wait, what the fuck? We'll just do this right quick. Yep, we're teleporting that. I might call it after this, because I just wanted to really do a 10 pull. So we'll probably do the 10 pull. It'll be my last 10 pull for this banner. Hopefully I get a Yanfei. And then we'll probably go ahead and get ready to raid. I think I already know who I'm gonna raid to. Yeah, because I got 9 wishes, and between doing Jean's story and finishing Venti's, I should have enough to buy another one. This will put me at 30 wishes. I ain't wishing no more after this, because it was at 30 wishes I got Wanderer. So, I want to try to save all future wishes for when Raiden comes out. I don't want to hit it, and it end up being hit on this banner.
Tell me, Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
The hell?
Why does he keep repeating
Yo! What is up, all Bell? How are you? Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for bringing your awesome community over here. I appreciate you. Can we get a shout out for that? You're already on the Spirit. I love it. Thank you. How are you? How was your stream? How was Pokemon? You hate to see it, but y'all please check out Abel playing some Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Phenomenal streamer friend of ours. And give them a follow if you have not already. Thank you again so much for being a community over there. For those of you who don't know me, I am Shadow Terios. I'm a variety streamer and VTuber and apprentice of Shadow the Hedgehog. We play games such as Genshin Impact, Batman, Spider-Man, Bayonetta, Project Diva, or Hatsumiki Project Diva, Kingdom Hearts, and of course, Sonic the Hedgehog. Feel free to follow and join the Chaos Squadron. We keep it spicy cozy around here because it can be wholesome, it can be hyper, it can be lewd, up, down, all around and in between. But the good vibes and the good times are always here to stay. I hope you enjoy yourselves here tonight. Doing a little Genshin Impact story. We're actually about to be finishing up the last story we're going to do for tonight. We did some bosses earlier. I'm going to do a 10 pull, and then we're going to get ready to raid. So hopefully you'll stick around for that. It was good. I didn't stream long though because work wiped me out a bit. I totally understand that. Super valid. That being said, if you need to go ahead and head over, get a little bit of rest, I completely understand. And make sure you're taking good care of yourself.
Oh, Stanley. It should have been me. I should have been the one that died in the Melchivari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using your name? Why, Stanley?
What the?
Why?
I'll say for a bit. I'm curious about the temple. Hey, thank you.
You hadn't had to save a rookie like me. You would have never died in that windless quest.
Yeah, the Vintage story quest, yeah.
You were a renowned.
I'm just now starting to do story quests.
Destined to become a legend one day.
For the characters.
But now, that'll never happen because your life was cut short. And all because of a worthless tag alone.
Does anyone get what's going on here?
That's not Stanley.
I think our friend really did make it to the Mare Javari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first place is because he stole the other Stanley's name?
Yes, Paimon, keep up.
That may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you. So I tell you adventure stories at every opportunity. Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Mare Javari.
Yeah,
He's the
Final
greatest
Fantasy
adventure
7.
there ever was, and he lives on. Stanley
Sooner or
will
later, I'm
never
gonna play
die
the remake.
because I am Stanley. I am Stanley.
I
Sorry,
am
Stanley.
Batman.
Getting too old. Now. Are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
I give him. He's got good sense though.
We're busted.
Yeah, it's so sad. I was trying to sit down. I am getting too old for this shit.
Save your questions and just leave me in peace.
Bruh.
Leave now. Don't make me tell you again.
Sheesh,
On an early
alright.
night, Venti, and Paimon. I'm so glad you guys are here.
Ooh, he about to get busted.
I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield. My parents are finally supporting me.
Hey, yo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor for me, so I can take them out on the road.
That's wonderful. So, Jack, is this the part where you bid farewell to Mondstadt and set off on your intrepid trip traversing Teyvat?
No,
That was
not
a mouthful.
Yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too far from home just yet. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become an adventurer in the first place.
Oh.
Stanley, Oh, you're drunk again. We'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell me some more of your stories?
So you inspired somebody. Sort of.
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think?
Jack. Jack.
Jack left.
Oh. I see. Well, thank you for not telling him about my secret.
Huh? All of a sudden, you're facing the facts? That isn't like you.
This man confusing me.
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His adventurous spirit is so pure, unblemished.
Okay, now I get it.
Just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star, full of potential. I cannot allow his dreams to be crushed.
You're not a total fraud. Stanley's adventure stories and experiences. They're all true, aren't they?
Stories? Experiences? What's the point of them anymore?
Oh, come on, man.
To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy these days. That's my biggest secret of all, and my biggest fear.
Write them down?
All these years, I've been living to tell his story. But his personality and the details of his life, I don't remember them
Like,
clearly
there are very
anymore.
easy ways for you to resolve this.
But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real
Don't
Stanley
tell Scarecrow.
isn't the living,
Bruh.
breathing friend he knew at all. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior. And that
That's still
image
funny
has
to
held
me
him
that when we go
captive
back to
his
Batman
entire
Arkham
life.
Asylum, the first thing we're gonna see
too
is
old.
Scarecrow get got by Killer Croc. That's gonna be great.
But still, so much has slipped away. I'm completely and utterly worthless. No adventurer should have to go that way. No adventurer ever.
Hans Archibald.
Oh, pre-rendered.
My true name? How did you know?
Is he gonna reveal himself?
The
Hey, yo!
wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari.
Hey, yo!
I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
Venti!
I can't
Oh
believe
my
it.
god!
Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbados. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some time to calm back down. But I think that I'm gonna be okay.
That was amazing.
Ah, wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack can finally go his own way. This calls for a celebration. And by celebration, I do, of course, mean libation.
Oh boy.
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern till you're too drunk to walk, right?
It's a good thing he can fly.
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange for helping him out.
Yeah,
Remember?
he's got a little more going than
I'll
being a
have to
tone
fetch
deaf
the
bard.
wine. See
Yeah.
you shortly. Let's meet at the usual place.
But this is why I like doing the story quest. You get to learn a little bit more about the characters.
Last time I never heard of it. Hey, Tone Deaf Bard!
Cause like the things I learned about this pretty lady right here, let me tell you. I feel for her so much more now. Yeah, and Zhao. Yeah. I got more respect for Zhao now. For sure. Alright. Now, Venti, I'm gonna need you to wrap your story up, though, because my headset's about to die, bruh. I'm on my last charge. I swear, everyone's backstory is just depression, I feel like. Well, I've only done so many, but... Sort of? Yeah? Kinda? He will come home to you, Spirit. I speak it into existence. Ah, shit. I failed. There we go. Go, go, go. Oh, I can turn the music back on now. Like, yo, next time they run a Zhao banner, we might just have to get a fundraiser going to make sure Spirit has like enough money to get enough primos to where there's no way she won't get Zhao. Like, give her enough money to where she can make like 180 wishes, so there's no way she can lose. This boy gonna make me climb this freaking. All right. You better be lucky the developers made this easy. Gave me a weapon but no Zhao. Wasn't even pulling from the weapon banner. That's still crazy to me how you got a 5-star weapon during the event banner where you're not supposed to be able to get freaking. Bless me. There's a running meme in Genshin that if you have a tragic backstory, Vinci comes in with the amino vision. It's not 100% accurate, but it's still funny. But yeah. Ah, motherfucking Shibaka Haga the Shigida. Bro, we are not doing this today. Oh my god. Bryden. Honey. I love you. But get your shit together, honey. Till Bowser Luigi's shit blew up thanks to the Mario movie. Damn. Thank you. Literally, the statue is the boss of this story right here. So thank you for the bless shoes. Do I need to have more dainty legs? Is that what the problem is? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, no! Ugh. There. Out of spite, I'm changing back, though.
You made it. Finally.
I did it!
Tell us where you meet next time, okay? We looked everywhere.
No, we didn't.
So, did you at least manage to
It
find
didn't like mommy Ryden's legs.
Well,
The statue
sort
didn't,
of.
but we do.
Jack made
Hey.
it out to be a rare collector's edition vintage. When actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. This takes me back. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet. It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant, who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane. Even the birds couldn't get in or out.
That sounds familiar.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers. Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's lair, right? You mentioned it before.
That's right. The Tyrant of the Winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of storms. Back then, I was but a wisp among the 1,000 winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I didn't even have a human form. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind. A gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better.
I
tiny
said it's to
seeds
brag
of
about
hope.
getting immunovision.
A tiny elemental being? Without
Interesting.
a human form? Venti, do you mean you used to look different than you do now?
Yep. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley.
Laura's clan.
I took the form of a friend. In old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told. Where a tyrant ruled, I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought.
but storm walls blocked blue sky. He was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light.
I love these scenes.
But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom.
Oh.
And we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
Say, Paimon,
These
do you
feels,
wish to hear
man.
the next part of the story?
Yes, of course.
Let me guess.
This is
We gotta get him something to drink.
Paimon. Now's the time you suddenly get a craving for apples? Really?
Getting a little peckish or something.
Oh, so peckish.
Paimon's had it up to here with you.
I mean, we could just eat you.
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes. But then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking. A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this always take me back. Back to a song that I first heard from him.
I'm listening.
Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
But he disappears. Oh, no, he didn't. He's still here. All right. Now we have enough. Let's see. Check these right quick. That. I'll take it. All right. It's wish time. No, I already got Wanderer. I just want to get another concentration for my Yanfei. Or 2. I do not want a 5-star. I do not want a 5-star. Or, if I get a 5-star, I need to lose a 50-50. Either I don't get a 5-star, or I lose 50-50. Then I'm fine, because then I'm guaranteed, and I'll get Raiden for sure. Because if I remember correctly, I think I've done 20 wishes so far since I got Wanderer. Let me double check. That's why I'm nervous to do this, because I got Wanderer doing 30 wishes. Only 30. And 150-50. So I'm just like, alright, listen. I need this to not happen again. Yeah, I'm going to go for a Raiden Constellation when they run her. Alright, let's see. So, 10, 20. Yep, so I'm at 20. Here we go. Heart of the cards. Let's go. Man, I wish 3 or 4 Yanfeis. I'd take them. And there's also the new girl. I don't have her either. I'll take that too. Let's go! C3! sign in.
Congratulations!
Thank you, thank you. So that's her. Oh, that's her. Okay, bet. Nice. That's good. I'll take that. So that's stronger now. Let's go. Alright. I think that's gonna do it for tonight, y'all. Let's go ahead and head back to the just chatting screen. I appreciate you all so much for hanging with me tonight. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Thank you again for all of the viewing, all of the raids, all of the follows, everything that y'all all did today. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, I look forward to seeing y'all on the next stream. Again, don't forget we are going to be hanging with my homie Mama Jopo tomorrow. Oh, speaking of which, Mama Jopo's still here. So yeah, definitely make sure you do keep an eye out for that tomorrow. I will definitely tweet about it when I'm going up on there. So make sure you're following me on Twitter if you have not already, so I can let y'all know about that. And it's gonna be a good time over there tomorrow. Absolutely. Let me get a good song going. So we are going to raid a pretty recent friend of mine that stopped by the other day, and a lot of you probably remember from the charity stream we did the other day with Mama Petra, and that is, then I hope you can do Drunk Among Us. Yeah, hopefully. I hope I can. I'm definitely gonna try to see what the situation is with that. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to join in. Oh wait, never mind. That person is no longer streaming. Well, I thought I was going to raid them, but clearly it looks like that's not happening. Alright, so I gotta see who else is on. Hold on. Let's see. We already raided them the other day. Let's see. You know what? We haven't raided my man Silver in a little bit. So you know what? Let me... Oh, wait. Hold on. Is he ending? He might be ending. Okay, yeah, he's ending. Oh, darn it. Okay, I got another one. Here we go. Well, we just raided Sinner the other day. I did think about that too, but no, I got it. We're gonna raid Mawatama, who actually also is friends with Senna, and also plays a lot of Genshin Impact, although she's not playing it today. She's playing Little Nightmares today.
I'm the same size. Wait up. Yeah! Okay. Easy.
Oh, I appreciate it, Ghost. I know. Thank you for making a suggestion.
Boy. Love is an open door. You know that one from Frozen?
Oh, he's an open door. I know that one.
Get it? Because there's hearts on the top.
What's up?
No, I don't want to know. Just want to get out of here.
Yeah, so we're gonna raid them. She's a total sweet. She's very, very sweet, adorable. She's a VTuber. Very relaxing, comfy, family-friendly area. So, you know, y'all, I need y'all to behave yourselves, okay? Like, I know normally we're very, you know, about the spicy content and everything, but you gotta behave yourselves a little bit being over there. I'm sorry. But I promise you, it's worth it. She's totally cool. A very, very kind person. Love her to death. As Spirit just did right there, for those of you who are not subscribed to me, the first raid message is for you. And for those of you who are subscribed to me, the second one is for you. Yeah, Spirit just said it also. Thank you so much, Spirit, for that. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you for helping me out with that. You're an amazing mod. I love you to death. And let's go ahead and get the raid started. I will see you all on the next stream. I don't know what I'm going to play on the next stream. I'm hoping to get to do a celebratory stream because I did forget to mention that today was my anniversary being a streamer and an anniversary of being my first anniversary of being a VTuber. I forgot to mention that. So hopefully we can do something soon for that. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I will let you all know for sure. And yeah, remember the name, the Shadow Terios, Chaos is Power. And I'm out of here. Night, everybody. For those of you who are new to the channel, we always end with a good hearty chaos control to teleport to the next streamer and honor my teacher, Shadow the Hedgehog. I hope you have a great night. And thank you everyone for the happy anniversary. Don't worry, we'll definitely do something for it soon, and we'll definitely get hyped for it. I got you. Plans are in the works. All right? Remember, where there's light, there's shadow. Take care. Chaos control!